marijuana. Marijuana history taking a new turn in the United States today.
3, 2, 1.
Washington State becomes the first in the nation to legalize marijuana for recreational use. Washington voters approved it last month. Here's the deal. There's several rules here. You have to be 21 or over. You can have up to an ounce in your possession, no more than an ounce. Despite Seattle's overnight smoke fest there at the Space Needle, you are not supposed to light up in public. And here's the biggie. You still have to go underground to get this. Growing pot and selling pot remain illegal. But there's a new group of businessmen waiting in the wings here to cash in. They're so-called Ganjapreneurs. I have one here with me today. He is Trip Kieber, owns Dixie Elixirs and Edibles in Colorado, where medical marijuana is legal. Recreational use is about to be legal next month. So, Trip, welcome to you. And let me ask you, how does the word Ganjapreneur sit with you?
Well, it doesn't. I don't think of myself as a ganjapreneur. I think of myself as a medical cannabis entrepreneur that's been busy at this for the last 3 years. And today represents a milestone not only for my business, but certainly for the industry with the end of prohibition, the legalization of marijuana in the state of Washington, and not too distant from now, here in the state of Colorado.
What about, so your company, Dixie Elixirs, what do you sell?
So Dixie Elixirs and Edibles is a medical marijuana-infused products manufacturer licensed and regulated here in the state of Colorado by the Department of Revenue through the Marijuana Enforcement Division. And we are an infused products manufacturer. 3 years ago, we started off with one product, which was in effect a pot soda. Today, 3 years later, we have 10 delivery systems or product lines representing over 70 unique products, giving patients here in the state of Colorado and potentially consumers the option to embrace marijuana other than the raw plant material, smoking it.
Big picture, looking ahead, where do you see the marijuana industry going? How big might it get?
Well, it's absolutely fascinating, Brooke. I mean, about a year and a half ago, they pegged the industry at just under $2 billion, growing to about $9 billion over the next 4 years, what I would describe as hockey stick growth. But looking at the state of Colorado, which is going to close out with just under $300 million in revenues, overnight with the legalization of marijuana, you're looking at probably a 3 to 4 increase. You go from 100,000 patients to in excess of 1 million consumers, and that market's going to go from 300 million to in excess of $1 billion overnight. And that's certainly what the state of Washington is experiencing. They put a peg at just over $46 billion domestically if the federal government would allow marijuana.